Hey guys, welcome to another High Tech Redneck video. Today we're going to check out Ghost Kitchen. I checked out the demo of this and it looked kind of interesting. It was a cool puzzle game. Figured I'd give it a shot and kind of walk through it with you guys. Hope you enjoy. Welcome, Memory Chef. The fire of the stove cooks not food, but unfinished stories. Our guests come not to satisfy their hunger, but to soothe their regrets. Your task is to journey into their memories, mend their broken pasts, and serve that final meal that'll bring them peace. If you're ready, the first soul is waiting for peace. Well, let's get it going.
I rushed and carved only silence. The bird had no hope. It flew away, but never sang. Please, find the patience, the hope, and the lost song.
I will try, my friend. I will try. All right, so read the memory, find the hope crystal, find the song. Okay, this is the one I did in the demo, so this should be pretty quick and easy. Let's hide that. To mend this memory, I must find all three lost pieces: hope, song, and patience. The note says that little child, he could never forget the sadness in their eyes. They wouldn't say a word, just sit in a corner of the workshop watching him carve wooden toys. He swore he would do his best to gift them a smile. His dream was to make them a magical wooden bird, a bird that would sing cheerful lullaby when it flapped its wings, filling the room with color. But he rushed. He was impatient. The joy in his own heart had faded so much that he didn't know how to add joy to the toy. And that lullaby, he couldn't bring himself to whisper that simple lullaby. The bird he gave them absorbed the child's sorrow instead of joy. One night it flew silently out of the window, leaving behind only a regretful silence. Now this workshop stands as a monument to his unfinished work. Perhaps someone else can find the three emotions he forgot on those dusty shelves: the patience required to carve a heart, the hope to bring its wings to life, and the lost song that will give it back its soul. And R just changes the view so you can read it a little easier. All right. So if I remember right, first thing we do is we click on any of these bird nests. In the shadows hides a cage, and within it a blue feather. Find it, for it holds the spark of hope. And I found it up there. Now I just have to remember how I got to it. Can I get on the bike? There we go. Okay, maybe we can get up on this one. I had forgotten. Even in the darkest room, I had forgotten. And I couldn't read the rest. All right, so now we got the light. So now we got to find the song crystal. And if we find an item, it'll tell us. So that's the sound box. Ah, that's right. Now I remember. I'm going to find an item just so you guys can read, or so that I can read it to you. Let's see, where's another one of those bird boxes? There's one. Find the old music box lost in silence. It's a melody that can only be unlocked if you cast the light of hope upon frozen time. And I noticed the first time I was exploring that there was a clock over here. And when you turn off your light, obviously there's no hands to it. When you turn on the light, it is 1:20-ish. And so we'll go back to the music box and we'll put in 1:20. Ah, that song, not the notes, but I remember how it felt. That melody that even silence could not make me forget. the other light, and now we can turn our light blue or yellow. If you notice, yellow, blue, and then just regular flashlight. So the next hint when you go to another one of those bird cages says, find the pottery that spins in fury. It bows to no single power. To calm it, the lights of hope and song must shine as one. So I did this the first time, and I kept shining that light, nothing worked. Click both buttons. Then you get a green light, and if you just shine it on there, it slows it down. Time, no matter how fast it spins, it always slows down for those who wait with patience, just like these hands shaping that clay. We got our last item, so now we can go over to the songbird, and all pieces have come together. Now I must place them on the table. Okay, and we just click and put them on the bird. Mend the bird. You brought back hope, song, and patience. You returned the soul to this wooden body. And we out. All right, Silas's menu: amber soup brewed with patience, carved roots and smoked chicken, and the lost lullaby sherbet. Let's serve. Eat a grab, and we'll walk it over to Homeboy here.
This taste. It's exactly as I remember. You found it. The patience, the hope. My bird can sing again now. Thank you, Memory Chef. My soul is finally light.
I might have had a bit of duplication in audio there. Hopefully not. I think I just caught it, though. Apologies for those that saw it or heard it. Who are you?
I tried to capture her smile, but my hands shook with anger. I didn't paint her. I destroyed her.
So she's a painter.
9 pieces. That's all. That's left on the floor. I can't bear to look at them alone. Please, take the pieces and make her whole again.
Can do. Let's do it. Next puzzle. Anya's gallery. Read the memory and assemble the portrait. Anya had not left the studio for days, mixing her grief into the paints. Her goal was not just to make a painting, but to keep her lost friend alive on the canvas one last time. With every stroke of her brush, she tried to recreate her friend's hopeful eyes, her hold on life, but as it neared completion, that lively, hopeful gaze on the canvas began to weigh heavily on Anya. The woman in the painting was smiling at the future, while Anya was trapped in the past. In a moment of rage, born on her own inadequacy and longing, her hands lost control. The sound when she tore the canvas was not of paper ripping, but of farewell left unfinished. Now, in those pieces lying on the floor, that woman's hopeful gaze is still hidden, but the courage to unite them had vanished from the studio that night. All right, so it's just a puzzle, and do we get to see what this woman looked like? I guess not. If I go, okay, so it goes past it. Shoot. I know that she needs to be in the middle, probably. That probably goes there. Obviously, that one will go there. Perfect. Middle. Bottom left. Top right. Done. That was an easy puzzle. Now what? Are we done? Cool. Easy peasy. Love it. So Anya's menu is velvet indigo bisque, mosaic steak palette, and final glazed pudding. Let's serve it to her. My other guy left.
The cracks are still there, but she is smiling again. You put the pieces back together when I couldn't. This meal tastes like forgiveness. Thank you, Memory Chef. I can finally sign my name on this memory.
No problem, lady. Who's next? Just wonder if it's possible to leave things on the screen longer. It doesn't seem to be. Next.
I saved the chronicles of dead kings, yet I let the children's dreams turn to ash. The library is silent now. No laughter, only the smell of burnt paper. The brave knight is buried under soot. The fox is lost in the maze. And the princess, she has no bells to guide her. Please, find their pages. Write the ending I failed to protect.
I will do my best. Elara's library. So read the memory, find the pages under the ashes, and place the pages in the book in the correct order. Well, there's all the ashes. That's some intriguing symbolism. I'm guessing that means something. Let's find the book. Hold the light of hope over the ashes. When ashes lift, the pages will be revealed. Okay, so something to do with lights. Elara was the guardian of the Library of Whispers, preserving both the histories of kings and the tales of peasants. On the day of the Great Fire, she faced an impossible choice. On one side lay the history of a lost kingdom, on the other, a children's fairy tale book. Elara chose logic and saved the history, but as the flames devoured the children's lullabies, she realized she had lost the true treasure. She had saved the kings, but sacrificed the innocents. Now, amidst the ashes, the heroes of that tale, the brave knight, the cunning fox, and the star-eyed princess, are buried in silence. Okay. So, I see. Okay. So yellow light makes the ashes disappear and we'll find the pages. Just need to shine my light on all these, I guess. Or is there more ashes over here? Let's just get all these uncovered so that we can find our pages. I'm not seeing any pages under ashes yet. But doesn't mean they're not there. I'm also not sure when the light turns off, if that's actually the light turning off or if that's some kind of a graphical issue with the game. All right, I think we've uncovered most of the ashes. Can't touch any of those. Looks like my flashlight doesn't work in a regular way. Oh, there's some ashes. There's a page of a book. Cool, got one. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't uncover those. Don't see it and grab over here. It's probably going to be on these shelves like that. Yep, there's another one. I think there was 3, maybe? There's another one. I missed all these the first time around. That was great. Okay, I don't see any more. So maybe I got them all? I did find 3. There's another shelf. There's another page. So there's more than 3. How many do I need? There's stacks up here too, so there's probably gonna be books in those. No? Maybe not. Okay. Up here there's one. There's a couple of them up here. Not seeing anything under those. Nothing over there. Nothing up there. Do I have them all? Can I go up the... Can I get up to the second floor somehow? There's a good ladder. I can jump on it. Can I jump up the stairs? Okay. Well, glad I figured that out. I would have been really frustrated not being able to find the book pages and not knowing where the heck the rest were. I'm sure there's got to be some up here. Okay. Let's just keep clearing this stuff out. Hopefully find something up here. Otherwise, this is all a waste. I probably should have tried the book. Oh, there's ashes on the window. Is there anything under those? No. There's 2 piles there. Get all of those. These look like poop piles. Alright, this part of the game is not very much fun right now, obviously, because we're not doing anything useful. I'm going to be really annoyed if I should have just tried the book the whole time. I probably should have. I'm probably just wasting a bunch of time up here. Because I made it almost all the way around and I have not found anything yet. Not very smart. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm incredibly smart. Sometimes I am not. Right now feels like one of those I am not. Maybe there's just a... No, there can't be a page. It said under the ashes. Can I get the crown? No? Okay. Let's get rid of these. Just make sure I don't miss anything. I don't see anything I could be missing. So I think we head back down. Alright, where did the book go? Hold the light of hope over the ashes. When the ashes lift, the pages will be revealed. Okay. But where do I... How do I... What now? Did I not find something I was supposed to find? I'm very confused now. There's no other hints. There's no other things I can interact with. So my only assumption is that I'm missing a pile of ash somewhere. Ah, there's some up there. Is it on those? Let's see. How do I get up there? I didn't see anything up there. Let's get up over here, I guess. I can't get up there. I don't see anything though. You guys see anything? I don't. All right, we're a little stuck now. Come on, chat. Any ideas? What do we do now? No? Well, that's not good. like I've found most everything I can. That's not a good book. So it's got to be something upstairs I missed. Because I've gone around this a couple times now. Alright, let's head back up and see what we can find. Or maybe there's something to do with this guy? Do any of these change? No, they look the same with both lights, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see about going back upstairs and see what happens. There's some more ashes on a windowsill. Nothing. There's nothing else that I can find. Maybe I need a different light? No. Oh, I didn't mean to jump back down. Crud. Find the pages under the ashes. I still haven't found all the pages under the ashes. So either I screwed up by doing them all and then going back, so I missed something, or I'm just blind. It says get the Brave Knights page. I would have to think that would be with the Brave Knight's crown, right? But no, it's not. Alright, look at every one of these. What are we missing? It looks like a scroll or a page, but it's not. I don't see anything up here that we can use. Chat doesn't have any ideas. I don't have any ideas. I'm not sure what the next step is here. So we found the fifth one upstairs under some ashes that I didn't realize I didn't look under. And we got them all in the order the first time. Get the Brave Knights page, okay. Solve the maze and get the Cunning Foxes page. Oh, that's new. Find the sounds and symbols of the bells and ring the bells. So where's the maze? I feel like this is a maze, but it's telling me I want to go down because that was not open before. Oh, this is the maze. Solve the maze and get the Cunning Foxes page. Well, we can do a maze. That's easy enough. I always stay to the right, but I'm going around the outside first. So how will I know when I solved? Well, I obviously didn't solve it there. We're going to stay going left because I guess I've already started that pattern. Normally I always go right, but today's different. What did that just do? That just looped all the way around? I don't know where I'm at. Somehow I'm stuck in some weird portion of the maze, maybe? There. Oh, nope, that's the way in and out, right? Yeah. I already did that. We already did that. We already did that. Did we not do... What am I missing? I'm missing something again. I know it. Something to do with my lights, maybe? So that's the ladder back up, right? Yeah. All right, let's try and go always go right. See what happens. always go right. Doesn't seem to be working out because we ended up back there again. What do I need to solve in this? This is the same, right? Pretty sure it's the same room. Yeah, it is. So how do we solve the maze? I'm trying to lay this out in my head, figure out what's going on. There's nothing we can interact with here that I can see. Solve the maze and get the Cunning Foxes page. Not sure this solve it. And any ideas in the chat? Admittedly, I'm not the best puzzler in the world, but I do like challenges. So some of these have books that go into the roof, it looks like. Like why is this here all backwards? Is there a cat back there? No. How do I solve this maze? That felt pretty close to a solve for some reason. So now all of these are backwards. There's something to do with the backwards ones. There it is. No? Well, I know I haven't seen that yet. Why can't I grab it though? Did I solve it? What was that? So I found something different and new, but I don't know if that counts as a solve. How did I even get there? I don't know. I know I looked for like this kind of thing, like bookcases that were the wrong way. Like this looks different to me. I don't know why. Yeah, this kind of looks the same. Yeah, see, that's the sword. That's different back here. What is this? Ah, there it is. Got it. Find the symbols on the bells and then ring the bells. Okay. Well, I already found that and the crown. For the king's crown, find the king's crown and hold the song light over it. You'll hear the crown's voice. Find the knight's sword and hold the songlight over it. You'll hear the sword's voice. Find the knight's shield. Oh, there's the knight's shield. Let me go back and find the sword. And then somehow I got to find my way back here again. That's going to be interesting. Where was the sword at? Back here? No. Back here? No. Let's go back through because I know it was back here somewhere. Back here? No. Okay. So now I gotta find my way back to the main room. Somewhere around here. Nope, this ain't right. There it is. Okay. The crown was upstairs. Go in this corner, and then we'll hear the music. Yep. Okay. Let's go back down. See if we can find that little room again somehow. I don't even know how I got there, but we're gonna try and figure it out again. I think it was through there. Through there. No, that wasn't it. Back around. So that's the ladder. To go back up there. All right, where was that secret room? I knew it was going to be a pain to find. Just didn't realize how much of a pain it was going to be. Probably should have gotten some general bearings. If I'm seeing books, I know it's wrong because it was a bunch of like backwards bookcases that I was following. This all feels wrong. So there's the sword. So I know I'm close. It's got to be like through here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. To uncover the book's secret, I must find all the missing pages. Okay. What do I do, though? I've already done all the bells. Ring the bells. Okay. It's going to come out of there. Got it. Where's my page? Give me my page. Got it. Place the pages in the main book. Well, I'm guessing it's in the order in which I would have found them, so it would be... Okay. Maybe they only go in a certain order? Yeah, they only go in a certain order. All right, check. That should be that mission. Cool. So that was it. All right, guys, well, I'll feed this guy, but that's 3 full missions, so we'll probably cut the recording here because it feels like it's It's getting along. We're
The
already at
ink
52 minutes, and I
flows
know there was
again.
quite a bit of running around. So
The knight has his sword, the fox his wits, and the princess her stars. You valued the small stories when I was blinded by the big ones. This meal tastes like a bedtime story remembered. Thank you. The library whispers your name now.
all right, guys, we're gonna save it here and wrap it up. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you enjoyed.